Welcome back to the Virtually Vikings radio show, the half-hour program that will be discussing all things St. John's River State College. Each week, we'll be spotlighting a new degree or program, events or resources that are offered through the college. We're your hosts today, Sunshine Neely and Mickey Johns. Thank you all for tuning in.
Today, we're going to be discussing all the events happening to St. John's River State College. So join us for the ride.
Woohoo! I
Now,
love it. We have so much going on this spring.
yes. So let's talk spring sports. Mickey, tell us what spring sports are happening here at the college.
All the sports are going on. Baseball, softball, and beach volleyball are all currently in within their season and playing games. And we love all three sports. All of our sports are amazing. Uh, Beach volleyball, their big news, besides being an amazing group of students and athletes, is they're going to be hitting the court this spring with all new coaching staff, and they're expected to have a great season. Baseball started ranked third in the Division Two tier of the NJCAA division, and after taking their second trip to the World Series, the team has definitely challenged themselves to rise and succeed with their success from last year. They're going to surpass that, we all just know. And then the super big one that I'm sure everybody's heard before because we absolutely love bragging on them is the fact that our SJR State Lady Vikings softball team won the World Series for their division last year. So obviously they started the season for 2025 ranked number one. And we're super excited to see what they do because the majority of that team last year was all freshmen and they're all coming back for their second year together. So, or most of them are coming back. So we're excited to see what they can do. It's going to be great to see how our athletes reach their goals this year. We're super excited to cheer them on.
Definitely. And I heard that so in the spring we just have spring volleyball, beach volleyball and not regular volleyball.
Yes, it's just the beach volleyball. Regular volleyball is fall term.
Well, thank you for keeping me on track with that. Now, if we have fans who are out of state and around the world, as because we have players from all over, how can those fans attend the game but not be in the stands?
Yeah, we actually offer a way to stream our games. You can select to stream per game or for a whole season, especially for our international families if they choose if they're wanting to stream the whole season. They would just go on the sjrstatevikings.com website or go through the home screen and click the athletics portion of our college page. And you can either select from the game or again for the whole season, and the site will walk you through how to purchase the streaming rights or streaming opportunities.
Awesome. Now, also for our fans that don't even know they're fans and they're new fans, how can they find our schedule of
Right?
sporting events?
Adding all the fans. We love them all. Bring them all on. We have something at the college called Viking Events Calendar. You can find that on the home screen or also through the sjrstatevikings.com. You can go specifically to your preferred sport to look at or the sport you're looking at for that day and find the roster, the team schedule for the year, as well as previous games for this year. You can already see the scores and updating that way. Um, just to keep up to date on the sport you're following, just going through that website is going to get you that information.
Awesome, awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all of our sporting events for you. Now, let's move on to flow arts. So, can you tell us any upcoming shows that is happening at Florida School of the Arts?
Oh, Florence is putting on shows all the time between our musical theater without music. I always word that one incorrectly. Our performing arts side, the dance theaters shows going on. We have our galleries are open. There's always something going on over there. Currently, we're gearing up for the spring musical of Something Rotten. We're so excited about that. That's coming up here really soon.
Okay, and what is that show about?
I'm not gonna lie, I knew this question was coming, so I looked it up to make sure I quoted it correctly from our website. It's set in the 1590s from brothers Nick and Nigel Bottom that are desperate to write a hit play but are stuck in the shadow of that Renaissance rock star known as the Bard. When a local soothsayer foretells that the future of theater involves singing, dancing, and acting at the same time, Nick and Nigel set out to write the world's very first musical. But amidst the scandalous excitement of opening night, the Bottom brothers realize that reaching the top means being true to thine own self and all that jazz. It sounds like it's going to be hilariously fun to watch.
Awesome. Now, how can anyone interested purchase their tickets?
Yeah, so that show's going to run March or February 28th through March 2nd. There's events going on that whole weekend for it, and you would go to the Florida School of the Arts section of the college website, and there's an option to purchase your ticket through Purple Pass. So don't forget, students, it's free for you to get in, but you just go through Purple Pass to get your ticket.
Awesome, awesome. Now, that same weekend, Florida School of the Arts is hosting an open house, right?
Yes, I love their open house too. It's a fun way to dive in. March 1st is going to be the event for anyone thinking about pursuing an education in performing or visual arts to come in and visit and experience all that is Florida School of the Arts.
All right. And then, do I need to register for that event, or is it just on a walk-in basis?
Yeah, well, they prefer you pre-register, especially since we're ordering lunches for everybody who participates. So pre-registering is definitely helpful. That way we have an idea of where you're coming and what you're interested in doing. And you can pre-register on the website through the Florida School of the Arts section. There's a big old picture that says open house. If you click on that, they'll give you the pre-registration questions.
Awesome, awesome. Now, students and parents that will be participating, what can they expect during that open house for that day?
A morning of arts and kind of diving into everything that Florida School of the Arts offers. It's super exciting. You'll start with the morning checking in. They'll kind of route you towards our Florida School of the Arts auditorium for you to have, well, there's kind of tables to kind of walk through first, at least last year. And then during the auditorium, you'll get to hear from the dean, Emily Schaefer. She comes in and welcomes participants and gives an overview of all of the opportunities and success stories from Florida School of the Arts. And then you're released to go and visit different workshops and programs, interact with instructors and students from the different program areas to kind of see what the area is about, make sure it's something you want to be a part of. It's kind of fun to kind of get in and get your hands dirty. Obviously, not dirty, dirty, but get in and see what all of our different art programs are about and really experience it. Then you get to go to lunch, and while you're at lunch, there'll be different things like admissions people for just the college, our scholarship people will be there, different things going on while you're at lunch, and then you're invited to stay for the spring show and come see something rotten. So that's not a bad morning of a day from March 1st.
Oh, wow. So you get to do open house and you get to see a show?
Yeah, of course. If we're gonna have you on campus during a show, we want to show it off. So if you pre-register, we have that ticket already in your name. So definitely pre-register.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Now, so we talked sports, we talked Florida School of the Arts. A little birdie told me that St. John's River State College is also having an open house. Is that correct?
Yes, we're hoping opening houses on all three campuses. We're super excited to open the doors, invite the community in, and see what the college is about. So Flow Arts is that March 1st, but the first 2 weeks in March, we're going to have different nights on all three campuses, with Orange Park being March 4th, St. Augustine campus being March 6th, and then back here in Palaca on March 11th. Just a chance to come on campus on those days, and we'd love to have everybody there.
Now, I know it's highly recommended, and I should say it's definitely, you should definitely register for Florida School of the Arts open house. Now, what is registration required for the St. John's River State College open house?
For
And
the
what are
general
the
college one, nope, it's highly recommended. For the free shirt alone, I think it's worth it. It helps us give a head count for food as well, because we do offer free food that night too. Um, but it's not something that you are specifically required to do. We're totally going to have welcome walk-ins on the nights that we have our open campuses for all of the college. It's just going to be a great time to come and experience everything St. John's has to offer.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what can people attending find at these events?
Well, once you get checked in, and we either, if you pre-registered, we'll check you in and give you your free t-shirt first to get started. If you didn't pre-register, you'll still get checked in. It's just a kind of way for us to contact and keep a head count of who's on campus. You'll get a passport where you get to choose your own adventure while you're on campus. We'll have different representatives from all of our Associates of Science programs. So whether they're on that specific campus or they're not, um, they're going to be there. So maybe if you're coming to our Orange Park campus and you want to learn about the Rad Tech program, there'll be representatives there. Or you can come to St. Augustine and you would get to actually experience the Rad Tech area. So it is kind of a choose your own experience in that respect, even the night you choose. Besides meeting with the programs or delving into the programs, you'll also get to see things like the student clubs are going to have different areas going on. There's going to be room for financial aid representatives, admissions and scholarship application room's going to be there. We're also super excited because people from the company that are going to be over the new student housing building that's going to be here on Placus campus are going to be on all 3 open house nights. So whether you're in the Plaquet area and you want to learn about it, or maybe you're in Clay County or St. Johns County, but plan to come to Palaca and you want to learn about the housing, you could come to those open house nights and still meet with somebody from the student housing area to find out what the rooms are going to look like and how you could sign up to be a part of them. We're excited to have them out there. But it's really just a night of seeing everything that the campus has to offer and getting so much information. You may have a little bit of an overload, but we'll have definitely people that you can reach back out to later on too.
Definitely sounds like a lot of information and resources. Now, I did hear you mention financial aid. Will prospective students and students be able to get help with completing their FAFSA that night?
Yeah, it's actually going to be a specific room just for FAFSA completions and help. Last year, we kind of had put together the admission scholarship application room and FAFSA, and it got a little crowded and people had to wait, or we had to encourage them to go look somewhere else and come back in about 15 to 20 minutes. This time, we're splitting it up. So there'll be a workroom just for the FAFSA completions where somebody's going to be there to help a student and their parent or guardian, or just the specific student if you don't need to have a parent or guardian with you, depending upon your age. We love our non-traditional students to complete their 25-26 FAFSA. They're ready to go in the fall. Definitely going to be a space because we definitely want those to be able to complete. I'm going to say definitely 5 more times when it comes to that. It's just important to get that FAFSA done. We love helping students do that. And we're excited to have a whole specific workroom just for that this year.
Awesome. That sounds very, very helpful. Now, how can listeners find out more information on different events that's happening here at the college?
Yeah, with that, that's a great one because not everybody knows about the resource of calendar or Viking events calendar. We haven't even covered everything, so thank you for pointing that out. There is the Viking events, as I said. If you click on that link, it's going to pull up a calendar that you're able to subscribe to your even calendar if you want to link it in that way. And you can find different things on different campuses. You can look by different student groups or education programs. Specific meetings sometimes can be filtered through too. So much going on in that respect. You can find out when art galleries are open through that calendar. And it's just a great resource. I look at it daily and I have it linked to about 3 different calendars I have. I should all just probably sync them all together, but I have it synced specifically so I can find all the different things that way. It's a great resource and you can find it straight on our homepage.
Definitely. Now, are there any more events that you want to share with our audience?
Oh goodness, there's so much going on. I don't even know what to tell you besides that. Definitely checking into our Florida
Checking.
School of the Arts. Dance movements are coming up. The book club's always looking for people coming in. You'll find all these things on that calendar.
All right. Well, thank you, Mickey, and thank you everyone for tuning in to this episode of Virtually Viking. We hope you found this topic of events and happenings at SJR State very helpful, and we hope that you'll visit our website to find out about more events that's happening this spring term. Remember, the Viking event calendar has all the information and much more. So visit our website at www.sjrstate.edu. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like for us to cover in the future, we'd love to hear from you. So email us at virtuallyviking@sjrstate.edu. Until next time, go Vikings.
Go Vikings! We hope to see you on campus.